You're probably about ready to eat. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can see them there drinking blood and eating organs, and they even had a menu. The starter, Gaza children's limbs, 21,000 plus Palestinian children disabled by Israel. 10 plus children lose one or both legs every day since October 2023. For the main course, stolen organs, Palestinian bodies routinely returned missing organs. Israel illegally harvests organs from
Fucking
Palestinians
disgusting
they kill
country,
or
really.
kidnap. For drinks,
Disgusting.
Gaza spilled blood, 186,000 civilians and children killed by Israel. Of course, this got a lot of backlash. And, just to be clear, there were only two Jews represented at this table. The ADL, of course, tweeted out anti-Semitic blood libel was on full display. Learn more
Blood
about
libel.
anti-Semitic blood libel and other
Libel
quotes
means
here.
there is a
Let's just
lie.
click on
There is
that
no
link
lie
for a minute.
here.
Let's just find out what they say
It's
blood libel is.
bloodthirsty
Jews
Israel.
use Christian
That's what it
blood
is.
for religious rituals. Okay, I don't think anybody is accusing you of killing Gaza children.
If it is true, it's not defamation and it's not libel. These are just words they use because it's their bowl, miska, the bowl searching for pity. Oh, we are so targeted. Please, why are you doing this to us? Begging bowl in search for pity. That's the Israeli. And then they go and kill another 10,000. This terror attack recently, yesterday, by this Afghan guy who was a refugee and then was accepted by Donald Trump to stay in the United States. He was a trained CIA agent. Again, this Mossad is involved, of course. They're using this guy, obviously a Muslim guy, They're using him, as some kind of scare tactics. Oh, look at these Islamic people. Oh, look, they're shooting at the White House. No, this is Mossad. Mossad is doing this. This is their plan. They still have this thing in their heads, thinking that we don't fucking know. They think they can twist the truth now by little nudges here, nudges there. Yeah, pushing the lies our way. Or an Afghan guy shot 2 National Guards. Oh no, these Muslims are horrible. No, it's Mossad. Mossad is doing this. Don't forget. Maybe with the help of CIA. I mean, they're all intertwined together. They're trying to scare us to believe that Islam is no. I don't fear Islam for 1 second. Trying to get rid of Iran, a beautiful civilization that has lasted longer than 3,000 years. They're trying to get rid of, why? Because they want to have a greater Israel. Greater Israel, pooh, there. Greater Israel. You will have a corner in Haifa, next to that statue of Maria. I've been there. You can have a little splinter there. You can have a little statue, maybe this small. Inside out a well called the Israeli Well of Horrors. Here lies Israel. A little whatever some say is satanic. I've heard. I've read very good authority on this. So don't believe the lies. It's not Islam and it's not Muslims. Look how much bad things Israel is doing to a lot of people, especially Muslims. And Muslims have not retaliated in the way Israel wanted them to. Have you heard any horrendous slaughtering of? No, you haven't. I don't want to say the words because people will think I'm agitating others. But you haven't seen any of this, have you? You've seen peaceful protests against the genocide. That's what you've seen. Some of it loud, some of it out there, but nothing violent. So please, the enemy is not Islam. The enemy is not Christianity. The enemy is Israel. Israel is the enemy. Have this in your minds. They want to enslave you. They want Americans to lose their young people in wars. So Israel can have the Golan Heights, then this, then that. They want to create an empire. 6 million people want to create an empire, basically dominating the area, enslaving the Muslims in the area. How else can they achieve this? They can only achieve a greater Israel if they enslave the Lebanese, the Syrians, the Iranians. Oh my God, yes, good luck with that. They want to enslave. They want to take over what? With whose weapon? Stingy Israelis, who I don't believe they have nuclear weapons, by the way. No way they have nuclear weapons. No way, no way. The way I know Israelis, stingy, really stingy. Yeah, they spend money when they see you're watching. But the moment you look away, they take it away. Anyway, they want to enslave the surrounding areas. They can't even take Gaza. They can't even take Gaza. Enslave what? They can't even take Gaza. And every time they attempted to, we saw the images. Yeah, they killed children. Yes, but a war against men, with weapons, Israel cannot take them. That's why they need Americans. They need the American blood, so they can have a flag, a satanic symbol of their evil existence in Damascus, in Beirut, God knows, maybe Saudi Arabia, I don't know. I'm sure they're thinking that far. And poor Ukraine. They're trying to get there too. I pray for Ukraine because I know Ukrainians are brave, strong people, proud people. They wouldn't let these horrible Israelis take over their country. Mind you, Israel will try, and they will try very hard to take over Ukraine. They think Zelensky is their back door. But I don't think Zelensky is that kind of a person, I don't think Zelensky has it in him to. He is Ukrainian, Zelensky. Yeah, I mean, like Sadiq Khan in the UK. He is Muslim, but he fights for the Londoners. Just because he's Muslim doesn't mean he wants to give London to Saudi Arabia or I don't know. The same thing with Zelensky. Zelensky is fighting for his people, among them many Jews, among them Orthodox Christians, and among them atheists. So Zelensky is not there because of what Israel wants him to do. But Israel will try. They are trying right now. Closing of roads, have you seen that? They're closing of roads, they're closing of this, they're closing of that. Anyway, I think after 10 minutes it becomes too long to speak to this in these videos. Peace. Long live peace. Live. My pronunciation is not that good, but with time, give me time.